Howdy guys, this is Jerry from Texas here again, and I'm still looking at this Racerstar F540 motor that I picked up. The speed controller burned up the other day after I did that last running video. We were splashing through some puddles. It was supposed to be waterproof, but the magic smoke came out in large quantities, and so now that speed controller is dead. The motor is still in the truck. The motor appears to still be working good. And for a speed controller, I've got it hooked up today to the speed controller that came with this truck. This truck is a ECX Torment, and it came with a 45 amp brushless Tazer branded speed controller. And I've gone through the calibration procedures. This Tazer does have to be calibrated, unlike the Racerstar. So I've got it all calibrated and ready to go. But one thing I wanted to show real quick was cogging with that other speed controller. I did a video about how impressed I was with the low speed cogging, and I just wanted to kind of show something here. I'm on a section of the driveway where that has a little bit of a slope to it, and the truck is kind of pointed uphill just a little bit. And with the Racerstar, when you tried to go very slow, it gave like a low speed kick, and then it would roll off at about, I don't know, 2 miles an hour or so. There was a minimum speed that it couldn't go below, and there was no noticeable cogging at all, really. And so here we are with this new speed controller, or an old speed controller actually, this Tazer, and that same Racerstar. And I'm looking at the spur gear here because you can see this pretty well, but there is actually, with this speed controller, the ESC is a little smoother on the bottom end. It doesn't have that kick, but it also shows that this motor does cog just a little bit. And so here we go. And it's just rolling backwards here with under no throttle. Let me give it a little bit of throttle here. See, that's just the tiniest little bit of throttle, and it's still pretty smooth, you know. You see there, the wheels are on a little bit of a bump, and it's just cogging away. If I give it just a tiny bit more throttle, whoop, there we go. Tiny bit more throttle, and it can get over that bump. So, and again, just to kind of back up, and I'll give it a good goose on the throttle. Today is drier, the road is dry. There's still a little bit of water in the seed on the side, so I can get a little bit better feel for running it. Oh, that was impressive. I'm trying to drive one-handed here. And with the dry roads, you can definitely tell it does not have as much power as the stock 3650, 3300 kV motor that came in this ECX Torment. But it still has a pretty good amount of power. I'm going to do a speed test here in a little while and see what the speed actually is running with this. When the roads were wet, I really couldn't get a good handle on it because as far as the power. But now the roads are dry, we've got good traction, and you can tell it doesn't quite have the off-the-line kick that the bigger motor does. But hey, this is a smaller can motor. You can't expect it to have as much power. Plus, it's a little bit lower kV, 3000 versus 3300. So anyways, I'll keep on running. Now I've got this thing running again. I'm going to put some more hours on it and hopefully get through a couple of battery packs, and we'll be able to come up with a good idea of how well this motor actually runs. See y'all later.